What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Pain in the Panda back at you with yet another what if video on NBA 2K17. This time I have a dynamic duo challenge, or dynamic duo what if. What if 16 teams, so basically almost half of the NBA, had a dynamic duo? Actually, it's probably gonna be more than 16 because actually I think like 2 of the teams still have people from their current roster. Anyways, what I did is I took 32 of the top 2K rated players in 2K, and I put them in a little randomizer that I found online that draws them by 2, and then I put 2 of them on certain teams. So let's check out the rosters right now, and leave a comment below. By the way, drop a like on this video as well. I will love it. I will love it. I will love it. Share it as well if you have any 2K fans. But anyways, drop a comment on which team, once you found the team that you like, which team do you think is going to win it all? So let's check out the rosters. Got the 76ers up first with Vince Carter and David Robinson. Let me know how you think that's going to go, if you're going for them or not. The Bucks, this is my personal. They're probably not the best on paper, but this is the team that I would want to win. This is the team that I would go for if it were real life. Just because Tim Duncan, I'm kind of biased. My favorite player of all time. D-Wade, amazing shooting guard. So this is my pick. Bulls, they have current D-Wade and Jimmy Butler. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this D-Wade. Wait, yeah, so that's a little realistic. So this isn't a dynamic duo team. Anyways, moving on. Cavaliers, they don't have a dynamic duo team either. Celtics, Magic Johnson and James Harden. How in the world is that going to go? Let me know. You got the Clippers up next with Paul Pierce, who actually is currently on the Clippers, but this is as you can see, prime Paul Pierce, the truth, and DeMarcus Cousins, 2 people that are currently in the NBA. Grizzlies have Larry Bird and Jerry West, the logo himself, the NBA logo, and the legend. Both of these men are legend, but of course he is Larry Legend himself. At the Hawks with Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Back then, if that was a real team, God knows how many rings Bill Russell would have. He has more rings than he has fingers currently, and that's just saying something. But imagine adding Wilt Chamberlain to his team. Hassan Whiteside and Chris Bosh. It's not a dynamic dual team really. Either are the Hornets, Jazz no, Kings no. Here we have the Knicks with KD and Anthony Davis. That also could happen in real life, possibly. It's obviously like a 2% chance of that happening, but the point I'm trying to make is that they're current players in the current NBA. Lakers have Shaq and KG, Kevin Garnett. I always wondered what it'd be like to have these 2 on the same team. And what are the odds that a randomizer puts them on the same team now? Shaq back at home on the team that he won his rings with, the most rings I should say. The Lakers, and KG going against the team that he's also faced against in the playoffs, in the finals at that, and beat at one point. Let's move on. Hakeem Olajuwon and the Big O, the original Russell Westbrook, onto the Magic and Oscar Robinson. Have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Dr. J on the Mavericks. That is going to be one hell of a physical team to deal with. If I must say so myself, there's Nerlens Noel on here as well. Nets have nobody. Nets will always be bad, man. Alright, Nuggets, Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry. This has to be probably the most bandwagon team, I think, if it were in real life. We'd have Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry be the most bandwagon team. But you never know, they might win it all. Who says they won't? Pacers have LeBron James and Steve Nash. That is a crazy team in itself as well. Let me know how you think that's gonna go. Melo, oh man, he's by himself on the Pelicans. No dynamic duo team for him. Kawhi Leonard and Isaiah Thomas, another real life duo that could happen before both of these men retire. They're both fairly young. The oldest one is Isaiah Thomas of 27 years old. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, I don't know if I'm counting them as a dynamic dual team. I mean, I don't know. They're not really generated, so no. Spurs, no. I didn't want to be biased and then have my Spurs be a B-stats team. Kobe and Scottie Pippen. Here's the thing. Everyone looks at Kobe when they want to say the greatest players of all time. You mention Michael Jordan. Of course, you have Will Chamberlain and all of that. But first of all, you mentioned Michael Jordan, and then when people want to make a case for who would be the next Michael Jordan or the closest thing to Michael Jordan, they say Kobe Bryant. And then you have his Kobe Bryant's partner here, Scottie Pippen, who was MJ's real life partner. So let's see how that's gonna work out. MJ 2.0 with Scottie Pippen. OKC has no one. This is probably one of the most underrated teams. Elgin Baylor and Gary Payton, probably the most unknown, unheard of players. I mean, I know who these guys are, but you talk to people who are probably like what 16 years of age and younger, they probably won't know who these guys are. Russell Westbrook and the answer, Allen Iverson. They have Westbrook playing point guard and shooting guard goes to Allen Iverson. Personally, I don't know. I feel like you could switch. You could play Westbrook at the 2 and put Allen Iverson at point guard. Probably would still go the same way, but then you have Allen Iverson is more of a shooter. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out. This is another one of those teams. I don't know if you would count them as a dynamic duo. I mean, you got these two guys here who obviously are very good themselves. We saw last year in the NBA playoffs when Stephen Curry went out due to an ankle injury against the Trailblazers. These two guys still did their thing against the Trailblazers. So then you got the Wizards who don't really have anyone. So that is it. I hope nobody signs any one of these free agents. The free agents are just people that I took off of teams because it wouldn't make sense. Like current LeBron, it'll make no sense to have him in while Beast LeBron isn't, I guess you want to say. But we're gonna start this simulation. We're gonna spectate the Bucks just because that's the team that I want to win it all. Not saying they will, but drop a comment before I start this. Please like this video, share it as well if you enjoy it, if you enjoy the series, if you want to see more content of this such. And we're gonna go ahead and simulate this. And by the way, the teams that I have 8 teams from the West and 8 teams from the East. So I'm pretty sure that the teams with the dynamic duos will be hitting the top spots. You never know, those Warriors and those Raptors. As you can see, the Raptors are still good here. They're dropping in the standings. I don't know, they're raising in the standings, but number 1 is currently the Pacers with, I believe, LeBron James and Steve Nash. Oh, here's my Bucks though. Those Bucks up there with Tim Duncan and D Wade, proving to be a force to be reckoned with, along with LeBron though. They're going back and forth for that first spot. We got the Knicks with KD and Anthony Davis. The Raptors are holding on. Who's the team in the East? Not the Raptors. It's another team in the East that has a dynamic duo team. I could just pull it up right here. I believe, you know, the Magic are in. Who the hell? The Pistons aren't in. So who the hell is on the Pistons? If I look here on my list, Isaiah Thomas and Kawhi Leonard. Oh no, they just made it. Okay, so they beat out the Raptors for that spot. So now I think all the current teams are in with the dynamic duo entry. Here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna switch conferences at the end of the All-Star break so that we can spectate the West for a while. If well, I guess not, because the contract negotiation thing didn't pop up. Oh no, here it is. All right, so yes, we're gonna stop simulating. We're gonna switch over to, let's say, the let's switch over to the Suns, because they seem to be doing exceptionally well with what's his name, Kobe and Scottie Pippen. So on this side, everything looks to be well. And with the Rockets, why are the Rockets in here? The Rockets don't have a dynamic duo team. Who are they beating out? All right, the Nuggets check, Lakers check, Grizzlies check, Timberwolves check, Trailblazers check, Suns check, Mavericks check. Clippers are not in here. Who do the Clippers have? They have Paul Pierce and I think someone else, DeMarcus Cousins. How are they not in the playoffs as of right now? We don't know. They might sneak in. I'm wondering how those Rockets are in though. What the hell? No James Harden, and they're still in the playoffs as of right now. Man, if Paul Pierce and DeMarcus Cousins don't make the playoffs, I'm just gonna assume that DeMarcus Cousins is a cancer to any team that he plays on. So the Nuggets clinch a spot. Forget who the Nuggets have. Oh yeah, the Nuggets have MJ and Stephen Curry. Damn, the Rockets clinch a playoff spot. So the Lakers with Shaq and Garnett, they make it as well. Nuggets clinch that top seed. MVP goes to LeBron James. on the Pacers along with Steve Nash. So Steve Nash helps his buddy LeBron get an MVP. Who's gonna be Rookie of the Year? Ben Simmons. Okay. Sixth Man of the Year, Tyreek Evans. We really don't care about that. Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard. 2 blocks, 4.2 steals, 24 points a game, 7 rebounds. Nice. Okay, so you can pause in this. Like I said, I don't care too much about these in 2K simulations. Real life, yeah, but 2K simulations, not too much. You could pause it if you want. All right, let's check out this now. You got the Denver Nuggets against the Timberwolves. I forget which team is with who. I really wanna check that out though. By the way, I took injuries off as well. So who's on the Timberwolves again? Yeah, Gary Payton and Elgin Baylor versus Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry. Mavericks, I forget who they have, but I know the Trailblazers have what's his face? Trailblazers have Russell Westbrook and Allen Iverson. Bit of a brain fart there. Along with, they're going against the Mavericks. Who do the Mavericks have? I always have to double check. I should know this off the top of my head, or I should have written down. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Dr. J. Okay. The Rockets. Who do the Rockets have? That's what I have to check out. They don't have a dynamic dual team. They still made the damn playoffs. Got Andre Drummond and Lou Williams. I mean, what? Okay, I guess. Look at the Clippers though. They didn't make the playoffs, did they? No, they didn't. With DeMarcus Cousins and Paul Pierce. Let's go check out those standings though. Sorry, not the standings. These statistics. Why can I back out? Come on, 2K. No, not the standings. League leaders. So leading in points was DeMar DeRozan. Leading in rebounds was Hakeem Olajuwon. Leading in assists, Jerry West. Leading in steals, Allen Iverson. Blocks, you got Hakeem Olajuwon. Let's see turnovers, why not? Allen Iverson with the turnovers as well. Not really not too much ball control there. 3-point field goals made. Okay. How about 3-point percentage? Okay, Kobe with the 3-point percentage. Okay. Field goal percentage goes to Bill Russell, however, and Will Chamberlain is number 7. So, ooh, look at the Lakers though with 3 players as far as field goal percentage goes. Anyways, let's simulate this. I hope you guys know off the top of your head. My Bucks made the first seed, so let's go Bucks. Let's see who faces who. So, who gets eliminated first? The Raptors are going. Oh, they made the playoffs? So, what team didn't make it? Then the Pistons probably didn't make it with Kawhi. The Raptors get eliminated, though, by my Bucks. The Celtics are gone. The Celtics are gone. My, oh my. I was not expecting that. I think that was James Harden and Magic Johnson have not made the second round. Speaking of Magic, the Orlando Magic are gone. They had a, let me check. They had Oscar Robinson and Hakeem. No. I fucking forgot. I forgot who the Magic. Yeah, I think they did have Oscar Robinson and Hakeem Olajuwon. Okay. Rockets are gone. I expected that one to happen. The Suns are eliminated. Scottie Pippen and Kobe Bryant fall to Shaquille O'Neal and Kevin Garnett. Mavericks are done, so no Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. None of that. The Pacers are gone as well. LeBron and Steve Nash get eliminated by Vince Carter and David Robinson. What is going on? Timberwolves are gone. Forgot who they had. I can double check. I feel like this is gonna be my triple checking. Timberwolves. They had Wilt. No, they didn't have Wilt. They had Gary Payton and Elgin Baylor. Okay. So now we go into the second round. Those Nuggets with Stephen Curry and MJ are proven to be a force to be reckoned with, but they're gonna go off against Allen Iverson and Russell Westbrook. Excuse me for the brain farts. It's kind of hard remembering 32 players on 16 teams in just about 40 minutes or so. But anyways, enough rambling on. Grizzlies have Larry Bird and Jerry West. I don't know how I remember that one off the top of my head. They're gonna be going against Shaq and Kevin Garnett. Then we got the Bucks, my Bucks with Timmy Duncan and D Wade going against KD and Anthony Davis on the Knicks. Then you got the Twin Towers. I'm gonna call them the Twin Towers, man. I mean, that's been a trademark name. I forgot who was trademark name, but I want to say David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Anyways, Wilt Chamberlain and fucking Bill Russell going against Vince Carter and David Robinson. Let's check this out. Come on, Bucks. So Garnett and Shaq are eliminated via Jerry West and Larry Bird. Nuggets are gone. Russell Westbrook and the answer himself has answered all the prayers for Russell Westbrook, and he's gotten them to the conference finals, eliminating the Nuggets. So the Knicks are gone. My Bucks eliminate the Knicks. No ring for KD or Anthony Davis for that matter, and the 76ers are gone as well. Look at this conference finals matchup now. We have Jerry West and Larry Bird versus Allen Iverson and Russell Westbrook on the West. On the East, we have Tim Duncan and D Wade, my Bucks, versus Will Chamberlain and Bill Russell. Let's simulate round. Come on, Bucks. Come on, Bucks, Bucks! Hawks eliminated. Hawks are gone. So we got rid of the two probably top 5 most dominant centers of all time who are on the same team. And the Grizzlies are gone as well. So that means that we have a finals matchup of Russell Westbrook and Allen Iverson versus Tim Duncan and Dwayne Wade. Let's check out the playoffs statistics as of right now. LeBron James has averaged 33 points a game. My God. Look at Russell Westbrook. Of course he's averaging a triple-double. When doesn't he average a triple-double? My God, that's some beastly stats there as well. How about my Bucks? Is anybody leading in? All right, so D Wade doing good along with Tim Duncan as well. So let's check that out now. Let's simulate these game by game. Game 1 goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. Matter of fact, let's simulate it with Simcast. Bucks take game 1. My Bucks do it. Who's taking game 2? Looks like, oh, it's going back and forth. Fourth quarter. And a 4-point victory for my Bucks. Simulate to next game. Let's get it. Game 3. Who's it going to? Home court advantage switches. And my Bucks, like, they're taking it. Yes, 10-point victory. Can we sweep them? Can we sweep Russell Westbrook? And oh, look at Russell Westbrook. That's a fucking tongue twister for me for some reason. He's leading in everything on his team. So let's see, can we eliminate them? Can we do it? Last game here. Hopefully last game. No, not game 7. Game 4. Let's see. Oh, catch a lead in the second quarter. Come on, let's pull away. D Wade and Tim Duncan, my favorite NBA player of all time. Being a Spurs fan, of course. Ooh, this is coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. I'm gonna have to jump into this one, man, just as I always do. Let's just get under 2 minutes first. Let's just get under 2 minutes. Okay. Let's jump into this game. Okay. So if this video gets cut off right here, it's probably because I decided to turn this into a 2-video series. If not, then it's because no spoiler alerts, but I know the reason why this video will get cut off into 2 parts, or if it will not. You guys will find out though. But what a season, what a shocker. There were so many dynamic duos, obviously. I mean, make your pick. Obviously, I made my pick. Tim Duncan and D Wade. That would be my favorite team. If I got to see Tim Duncan and D Wade in their prime on the same team on the Bucks, I would love that. I would love watching those two play together. I would love seeing any of the 2 players that are on the same team in this dynamic duo challenge team off with each other. I got the list right here as we get this long ass loading screen, fucking GTA 5 worthy. I would love to see MJ and Curry play on the same team. Why not? Why not seeing MJ dominate the game and then having Curry take the game-winning shot to nail? I mean, he's fallen off as far as being clutch goes. I haven't watched him, so I can't say that. I don't know. I just have a feeling he's not the same Curry we've seen. Garnett and Shaq, what a physical fucking team that would be, man. What a physical team that would be. It's about to start though. Let's see. Did he got everyone out? Obviously, teams have some of their normal players as well, but it's No, Vonleh passing out to Russell Westbrook. Russell, where's the answer at? I don't think Allen Iverson is subbed in right now. He's not. Neither is Tim Duncan. Alright, there's Allen Iverson. He's getting off the bench. Getting ready to get subbed in. I don't think Tim Duncan's in either. Where's Tim? Oh no, Tim Duncan is in. There's Timmy right there. Greg Monroe getting in the paint. Okay, so D Wade is not in for us right now. And who's gets subbed in? Malcolm Brogdon comes out. Could that mean D Wade is coming in? We know the answer. Yeah, there's D Wade and there is Allen Iverson. They're both in. Alright, so here's the dynamic duo teams. Come on, Greg Monroe. Hurry up and shoot this damn free throw. We don't want to see you. We want to see these superstars, man. He misses. So up by 3 are the Trailblazers. Come on, let's play some defense. We got Matthew Dellavedova up on Russell Westbrook. Okay. Allen Iverson was open. How can you leave him open, D-Wade? Come on. You're one of the best defensive guards of all time, D-Wade. Come on, come on. You got to play up on him. Okay. D-Wade now. Can Allen Iverson guard you is the question now, D-Wade. Let's make sure that is... Nah, come on. All right. Maybe you need to pass it because you're doing a little too much now. Greg Monroe is going to take control of the ball. And Tim Duncan with the putback. That's why we got this big man. 56 seconds left. We need to play some defense now. We need to play some defense. Matthew Dellavedova. Come on. Make him force some shots. You know he loves forcing shots. There it is. He's forcing the shots. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Pass that out to Dellavedova. And Greg Monroe. What a pass. Working together. We're only down by 2. Close as game this is. Russell Westbrook pushing the ball up the court. Trailblazers trying not to have their season end here. I mean, we never seen we got the people who haven't won a ring yet. Who haven't won a ring at all, I should say, because you never know. Westbrook might in the future. But Allen Iverson never has. And Nurkic can't make the shot. Rebound. Tim Duncan. So we got Tim Duncan and D Wade who have rings versus Allen Iverson and Westbrook who don't have rings. They're trying to get their first ever in this 2K simulation here. Can they do it? Can they do it? Come on, Greg Monroe, inbound that ball, baby. D Wade. Okay, so we're gonna look like we're taking the last shot here. The clock running down. Who are we gonna trust in? Are we gonna trust in D Wade? D Wade! And that's easy in the paint. We probably should have let the clock run down because now we give the last shot to Westbrook or Iverson. The season comes down to this indeed. Will it go into overtime? Let's hope it does. It's gonna give it to Westbrook. And there's the overtime. Okay. Tim Duncan. Damn, this is a good ass game. So I think I'm gonna cut this into 2 parts because the video is getting too long. So you guys will be seeing the second part to this. Let's see how long the quarter is though. If it's as long as I think, 5 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna cut this into a 2-part video. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the second part to this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. Drop a comment below who you think is gonna win the series if you haven't already dropped that comment. But Pain in the Panda, and I will see you in the second part to this video.